and welcome to Maggie's February Abdominal Challenge. So remember, when doing exercises, take all relevant precautions when doing exercise, seek medical advice where needs be. So today we're on to day 26. So today we're going to be coming into a prone position, into a full plank position with full arms, and you're going to bring that leg through. So coming down to your hands and knees to begin with, bringing your hands wider than your shoulders, coming up to your toes, feet coming out slightly wider than your hips, and then hands slightly wider than your shoulders. In that full plank, bum down, pelvis forward. Now today you're going to be bringing that leg through. The easy option is just bringing the knee up to the side and the knee up to the other side. The harder option now is to take that leg through and keep the leg straight. Let's go. So you bend the knee but then straighten it, come back in, and then to the other side. For number 2, you've got 16, 3, and coming up. So you're rotating that hip across. And 5, and back up, 6, back up, 7, and up, and 8. So we're nice and tight, feel that hip getting pulled across as that leg goes through. Elbow bends slightly on that side as you've gone through. 4 more. 13, come back, 14, come back, 15, one more time, 16, back and down to the knees. Over onto the back we go, and we're doing everything from day 1, which is your first exercise of the 5 crunch ups. So feet down, knees bent, elbows wide, chin off your chest, off we go. Crunch up and exhale, and Sophie's just saying hello. Crunch up and exhale, elbows wide, chin off your chest, back down to my tie. Number 3, down and breathe in. Number 4, down and breathe in. And number 5, crunch up, exhale, down and breathe in. And now turning over onto your hands and knees, we're now going to go into the 30-second plank hold. Elbows beneath your shoulders, coming up to your toes now. Feet hip distance apart, bum down, pelvis forward, and off we go. So remember, do not let the back dip. Keep that pelvis tilted forward and tummy pulled in. Elbows are beneath your shoulder, remember. Head neutral in this position. 10 seconds to go. Remember, keep breathing. If it gets too hard, do go down to the knees. 3, 2, 1, and carefully down. Over onto the bottom we go, and now we're going to go into the opposite knee coming to elbow for the bicycle twist. So feet coming up higher than your knees. And now twist and rotate, elbow to knee, and then the other elbow and heel down to the floor for number 1. Down and breathe in, across for number 2. Down and breathe in, and number 3. And again, across to the other side for 4. Number 5. And one more time, number 6. And back, and feet go down. Over we go again to go into your spider plank, so coming over onto your front. Hands wider than your shoulders, coming up to your toes now for the harder option, but you choose which you want to do. Elbows coming out, and now knee coming up, foot coming out, and the elbow coming down on both sides. Let's go. So off we go. 1, don't let the back dip, keep the tummy pulled in. 2, 2 more times. Flex out the elbows, knee and foot coming up, and number 4, rotating the feet out. Excellent, and down to the knees. Back over onto your bottom, with or without your weight, into the 8 Russian twists. Feet down, feet up. Ready? Let's go. 1, and across. 2, and across. 3, tummy in, head forward. 4. Can you get that weight side to side? And 6, and across. 7, and across. 8, and across back to the centre. Feet come down and carefully putting the weight down. Into your reverse crunches, you're going to cross the feet over, push the hips up in the air with a slight sway of your feet, belly in, off we go. Up and push, and down. Remember, your hands can be under your bottom for this one. Makes it slightly easier. And one more time, number 4. From there, you're going to go into the leg raises, extend one leg, extend the other leg, feet together, back down to me tight, and now slowly raise the feet up. Back staying down all the time. Remember, this is quite difficult, so you want to do this nice and slowly. Hover, rising up for number 2, and slowly coming down Don't rush this one, will you? And number 3, rising up. Really resist that back coming up, arching off of the floor. And steadily down and carefully up again. Number 4. And then steadily bringing it down to that hover position. And then bring it down. So now you're going over, back onto the hands and knees, going over into the hip dip. Elbows beneath your shoulder, feet coming wider than your shoulders, up to your toes now if you're doing the harder option. And now rotate the feet and the hip across to the dip and to the other side for number 2. Remember to rotate the feet side to side. 3. Elbows under your shoulder again, head staying neutral. Number 4. Use the tummy muscles to get yourself up and over. Number 5. And up and across again for number 6. And back to the centre, and then bringing the knees down. So from the hip dips, you're going into the opposite hand and leg raise. Hands come beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Take one arm out in alignment with your ear. Take the other leg out on the opposite side. Point your finger, point your toe. Tummy in, off we go with our 15 seconds with the opposite hand and leg raise. Remember, do keep breathing as we're doing this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hand down, bring the knee in. Extend the other arm, extend the other leg. Point the finger, point the toe, and off we go with our 15 seconds on the clock. 10 seconds, remember, breathing, focusing. 3, 2, 1. Bring the hand down and bring the knee. So from there you're going into your press-ups, push-ups, hands wider than your shoulders. Legs behind you or onto your knees now with your pelvis forward. And off we go. We're going to bring out the arms and come down into the press-up. So down we go. Pushing up, tummy pulled in, don't let the back dip. 2. Pushing up. 3. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you're coming out and down. 4. And up we go. One more time, out with the arms, squeeze the shoulders, up and down to the knees. Well done if you did a few of those. Over to the back we go for the 8 alternate leg extensions. Onto your bottom, feet coming off the floor, heels higher than your bum, push your thighs forward, back down, tummy tight. Extend one heel and hover, and rise it back up. The other side, heel down, hover, and bringing it back up. Back down, tummy tight, really feel it here down in the lower part of your abdomen. And number 4, breathing. 5, and rising up. 6, great control. Resist that back arching up, do keep breathing. And one more just like this for this exercise. And number 8, and bringing your foot up. Brilliant. So now you're going into your frog crunches. So bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide, hands behind your head. Lay down and now crunch and extend. So crunch, feet come beside each other, knees together. And back down and breathe in. Breathe in. Extend, push away. 2. Back down and breathe in. Number 3. And come back down and breathe in. And push away. 4. Crunching up, elbows wide, chin off your chest. Back down and breathe in. Brilliant, well done. So from there you're going into your crunch, twist back and down. So feet flat, knees bent, and off we go. So crunch up, rotate, come back to the centre, go down. Crunch up, rotate to the other side, come back and go down. Keep your back down. 3, twist. Really feel that twist as you're coming up. Really twist it and back. 4 more like this. Crunch up, over to the shoulder and elbow, coming back and down. Number 6, keep the back down though as you twist through. Last 2 like this. Crunching up, twist to the side, coming back and down. Number 8, up, twist, back and down. Brilliant. Okay, so from there, you're now going into your hip bridge. Elbow comes beneath your shoulder, leg bent or straight. Choose your option. Coming into your position, hip high now, tummy pulled in, hand to the side. Let's go, 15 seconds. Breathing throughout, keep that hip high, tummy pulled in, breathing into the upper rib cage. 3, 2, 1, and steadily down. And over we go to the other side. So again, onto the knee version or onto your toes, legs out straight or bent, and up we go. And then hip high, and off we go with our 15 seconds. Remember, shoulder in alignment with your shoulder, hip in alignment with your hip, tummy pulled in as best you can. 3, 2, 1, and steadily down. And over onto your back we go for the toe taps. So crossing the feet over, hands come behind your head, and now up and twist, trying to reach the toe. Come back down, up and touch the toe, really reach across. Get the shoulder and elbow across on the other side as you're reaching, tapping. Number 4. And back, always coming back to the start. Number 6. 2 more times, back down to me tight breathing. 7. 1 more like this. And number 8. Brilliant. Bring the feet down, bring the knees together, bring your feet wider and your heels out more. So now hand behind your head, back down to me tight, arm out to the side, head and shoulders up slightly to go into your ankle taps. So over and reach and tap. 1. And back to the centre. Squeeze. And 2. Hovering that hand off the floor. Reaching down the side of your shoe. 4 more. Squeeze the rib and hip. And 6. Tummy pulled in. 7. And back. And number 8. And coming across. Hand behind you. Other hand to the side of you. Reset. Let's go. Over we go. Back to the start. 2. And up. Tummy pulled in. Feel that belt tightening around your waist. 4. 5. And back to the start. Breathing. 6. Squeezing the rib and hip together. 7. And 1 more like this. And number 8. And rest. Well done. So from there, you're now going to go into your V sit-ups. So leg wide, hands wide, back down tummy tight, up and twist. Let's go. 1. And down and breathe in. Other side, up and twist. Remember, there are easier options. And number 3, do what you can. Feel that rolling up twist and rolling it down. Number 5, up and twist, rolling it back down. Number 6, up and twist. Last 2 like this, breathing. Up and twist. Number 7, well done guys. Number 8 coming up and twist, and coming down. Excellent. So from there you're going into your plank twist. So over onto your front again. Hands wider than your shoulders, hands turned in, wrists turned out, feet wider than your shoulders, and now bum down, pelvis forward, head in alignment with your spine, rotate to the side, feet turn, hand comes up on one side. Over we go to the other side, number 2. Now remember, you've got to keep that hip high, tummy pulled in and breathing. 3. And across we go for number 4. And across we go. Feet turning as well. 5. Keep telling yourself. Remember you can do this on your knees because it is easier. 6. Over we go for number 7. And the last one like this. And number 8. And back to the start, down to the knees, and then over to your bottom you go, because we're now going into your 8 sit-ups. So feet initially flat on the floor, hands behind your head like you're going into a crunch up. Now just lift up your toes, elbows come forward and prepare. Off we go into that sit-up. Remember you can have something holding your feet. Rolling it up, try get the elbows to the outside of your knee. Number 3, and roll it down. Number 4, and rolling it back and down. 5, rolling it down. Feel that vertebrae by vertebrae. 6, breathing in as you go down, exhaling as you come up. Number 7, 1 more like this. And 8, and slowly rolling it down. Excellent. So from the sit-ups, you're going into the skull crushers. So this is where you need the 2 dumbbells or your 2 tin of beans. Have your feet come up off the floor now, heels higher than your knees. Hands up, bring both arms down to either side of your ear and extend the leg. Let's go. So 1, rise up. Leg and arms down, 2, and up. Keep the elbows in alignment with your shoulder. Don't let the elbows go wide, 3. Number 4, keep your back down as well. 5, rising up. 6, rising up. 7, one more like this. 8, and up, and then feet down, weights coming down. Excellent work. So now you're going into your plank abductions. So remember, you've got the easier or the harder options. So into your chosen one. So feet together if you're doing the hard option, and now jumping the feet out and in, or stepping it out and in. Let's go. So 1, don't let your back dip. 2, tummy tight, breathing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in, and coming down. Turning over, back onto your bottom. You're going into your knee, tuck and extend. So again, rolling over onto your back. Hands come behind your head, feet either on the floor or off the floor to begin with, but engage the abdominals. Now crunch up into the ball, bum comes up, extend the feet away and bring the arms wide, head down. Crunch up into the ball and push away. And again for number 3. Keep the tummy pulled in as you extend the feet out and as you come down into the laying position with your back, with your elbows coming wide, chin remaining off your chest as you come back. Crunch up, 6, push away. And number 7, crunch up and in. And last one coming up, number 8, crunch up into the ball. Out and push away. Bringing it in and down. Okay, so now you've got your Charlie's Angel. So cross your fingers over and your thumbs and then hands behind your head. Knees and feet come wide. So side, centre, side and around the world. Let's go. Side, centre, side around the world. Side, centre, side around the world. Really get that twist and rotation as you're coming around. 4, 2, 3 and change. And 1, 2, 3 around the world and 2, 2, 3 and really get that side, centre and side around. One more time. 1, 2, 3 and pause. Brilliant. So now you're going into your next exercise, which is your 3 pulse side bend. So rising up carefully as you do this one. Grabbing your weight if you have one. Feet coming out wider than your shoulders. Hand coming up to the ear on the side that has no weight in it. Everything in alignment now, elbow wide, tummy in, shoulders up, back and down. 3 pulses, let's go, weight stays low. So 1, 2, 3, tummy in and use your waist to come up. 2, 2, 3, rise up. 3, 2, and up. 4, 2, 3, really feel the pulsing, feel it extend as you're pushing away. And up. 6, 2, squashing together on the side that's down. 7, 2, 3, tummy remains tight. 8, 2, 3, rising up. Take the weight into your other hand. Reset. Hand, elbow wide, and off we go. 1, 2, tummy tight, rise up. Use the abs to help yourself coming up, not your shoulders, and up. 3, legs straight, and up. 4, 2, 3, rise up. 5, 2, 3, and up we go. 6, 2, 3, nearly there. 7, 2, 3, and one more. 8, 2, 3, excellent. And the last exercise for today is going into your mountain climbers. So back into the floor position, forward in your body. So facing down. Coming up now to your hands and knees, feet hip distance apart, hands slightly wider than your shoulders, bum down, pelvis forward, head neutral. And now bring that knee up. 1, go back. Other knee up. 2, go back. Now keep your bum down. 4, and up. Tummy pulled in, and up. 6, and up. 7, go back. 8 more and we're done. 9, and back. 10. Remember, don't let the back dip. Last 4 coming up. And 13, push back. 14, push back. Tummy in, don't let the back dip. One more. and down to the knees and sit back. Well done. So day 26 done. So give yourself a round of applause. So well done, and I'll see you tomorrow for day's 27's challenge. Thanks for joining in. Let me have your feedback, and you're doing great. See you then. Bye bye now. Love, Maggie.